Hey, what's up everyone? I'm Leno56 and welcome back to some more Stationeers on Venus. So in the previous episode we did get the advanced furnace built, and then I do have some pipe heaters along this pipe here to heat the gas that's in here, which we will slowly start doing once I get my power under control a little bit more, because I did have the pipe heaters going, but the our battery's getting drained quite a lot. So what I want to focus on right now is power. Which, if I remember correctly, I did, in fact, I think I went out and got enough resources in order to actually get, or maybe I didn't. Maybe I was going to and I spaced it. Let's see here. Hey, good morning. Yeah, so what I want to do is I think I need 18 more wind turbines, which is a lot, but that's okay. So I need 180 iron, 180 copper, and 90 gold, which I should be able to do fairly easily. I have enough iron. I almost have enough copper, and I have close to enough gold. So I need to start smelting all this stuff. I mean, the best place would be to start right here. Hmm. Or I guess I could just start, smelting in here. Let's see this for a minute. What do I have in here? It's mainly nitrogen. I have a little bit of nitrogen in here. I need to vent all my gases into a tank to preserve all the gases I currently have until I can get my filtration room up and running. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna start smelting all of our gases in here. Okay, so 180, which this will put us at 150. So this will give us 200 iron. And then I need another 100 copper and just a little bit more gold in order to make all the wind turbines I need here. Actually, you know what? The gold, since it takes forever to smelt, I can probably smelt the gold in here. Alright, so let's do input. Just put a little bit in there. Alright, and then we should have... Come on, keep going. I need to get up to 600. Alright, perfect. Beautiful. Alright, so now we are going to eject all of this back into here, which is going to lower the temp a little bit, but that's okay. So we have our gold. Let's throw another stack of iron in here. And then I can at least start making a few wind turbines. So I can make... Well, I can make 2 as of right now. I need more copper. Or what is the melting point? For copper, 600 Kelvin, so same as gold. Yeah, I'll probably just throw our copper in here once this iron's done. Okay. Throw some copper in there. Let's grab this stack of iron I have and throw it back in here. Alright, so there's our first wind turbine. So I need at least 10. So if I can drop this down to 40 before this one finishes, then I can keep it going without stopping. 3, 2. There we are. Throw you in there. Alright, and that'll continue working. And then I need to go and focus on my hygiene a little bit as well. Which once I have my base a little bit more built, I can actually build a proper shower room for us, so I don't have to spend who knows how long with my helmet and my suit off. Alright, so there's another 10. There we go. Let's see.
Hydration critical.
Okay, I will take care of it. Actually, do I have... I don't know if I have water in here or not. I cannot remember. Let's assume I don't. Granted, I do have a trader that has water as well. There we are. Alright, so we have 4, so that'll be enough for another row of wind turbines. So yeah, let's go, well, here, let's grab our water. And then we're gonna go inside our little living quarters here, take care of our initial needs really quick. Alright, perfect. So let's see. Actually, I can start putting all this stuff in here. Alright, so that's taken care of. Let's drink some water. Water's taken care of. Let's do that. And then it looks like our plants are ready as well. Alright, so I need to just have my suit off for a little bit so I can get my hygiene levels back up. And then, yeah, everything in here is automated too, which is really nice. Let's see, how's my oxygen's good? Our waste, I can vent that. Let's see here. Some CO2, some oxygen, and a little bit of nitrogen. I wonder how long it takes for hygiene levels to drop. Probably need a shower more than anything, but which actually a simple shower setup might not be too hard to accomplish, because I just need a shower and then I need a let's see, what do I need for it? Let's do this. Let's do atmospherics. These are all canisters. So there's the shower. Water purifier, that's what I was thinking of. And then if I remember correctly, we need charcoal which means I need biomass. Yeah, so I need the water purifier to purify the water. So yeah, I could just make a like its own little looped system in order to make that, which wouldn't be too terribly hard. Let's see here. I still have a few potatoes in there. There's 5 potatoes, so yeah, I won't have to harvest these for quite a while. I would like to make some more trays though, so I can get even more potatoes going, but our hygiene levels are back up, so
Power low.
alright, here we go. Let's make some more wind turbines, and then I need a little bit more copper, which I do not have on me, which is okay. Alright, well, let's take these. Let's see here. We'll take the cable. That's not going to be enough cable. So maybe what I'll do right now is I will continue making heavy cable, and then I'll go out and mine some copper. Okay, yeah, let's do that. My filter's almost completely done for. Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna smelt some more iron, and then I'm gonna make a couple more filters for me. I could make some medium filters. They would last quite a bit longer. Granted, they are a bit more expensive. Yeah, so 5 iron for just a simple CO2 filter. The heavy ones I need Invar and Stellite, which that's an advanced ingot. Or iron, silver, and Constantine. I have a crap ton of silver, and Constantine's easy enough to make, so yeah, let's make the medium filters instead, because I have a stupid amount of silver right here. And then let's see. There we are. We'll do this. Hey, thank you for the follow. Okay, so let's do filter. Oh, thank you guys. Let's do CO2. So I want, well, at least 3 of these. I could just make all 4 of them too, I suppose. We'll do this. Well, that should be more than enough heavy cable. Well, maybe. We actually go through that fairly quick. Alright, so there's 1. Actually, let's do this. Let's put you in the front. There we are. Yeah, so these medium filters will last a lot longer than those basic filters will. Alright. That's probably enough for right now. Alright, let's see. How many do we have here? You know what I need to do is get proper stackers, so this doesn't happen. 36, that's probably enough. Let's see, how many do I have over here? I have 4. Yeah, we'll just continue making them. Alright, let's head outside. Hello, Mr. Trader. Let's see. This is how I'm going to do it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Put our tool belt on. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do a thing here really quick. There we are, and then I need to prepare for the next one, so we'll do that. There we are. Perfect. Beautiful. And then my thought process here is to put another layer of wind turbines on top of this, which is why I'm enclosing it like this. But that should at least help a little bit more with our power. Let's go and grab some more copper. I do have enough oxygen as of right now, so I'm not too worried about it. Oh crap, my battery's dead. Alright, let's go and grab another battery. Which, if I remember correctly, all of my batteries are in my living quarters. Which is probably not the best spot for them, but... Well, here's some more heavy cables. Nice. And that's slowly increasing. I need to get our power a little bit more under control so I can have those pipe heaters on 24/7. That's going to be my goal. Alright. There we are. That's what I was looking for. Sweet. Alright, perfect. That's done. Alright, let's go grab some more copper. I should have enough iron, or close to it. Alright, there's some coal. I think what I want to try to work on next, if I can find a way to fit it in our base, is a shower once I get our power under control a little bit more, so then I don't have to sit quite as long without my suit on. Well, it looks like we're getting some gold too. There we go. Here's all the copper. I used to be really anal about mining, where I had to like mine in like perfect squares and stuff, but because of Venus and the fact that you can't survive too long out here by yourself, it kind of forced me to just mine wherever, which has been kind of a nice change from how I typically do it. Alright, so we got quite a bit of copper out of that, so we should be okay there. So let's head back inside, and our wind turbines are really going right now, which is also good. Alright. I also want to make some solar panels as well, which I do have a few solar panels on me. Okay, so let's see here. So I do need a little bit more gold. I can make at least 5 more wind turbines with all the gold that we have. Alright, so we're just going to let this smelt for right now. Let's see, how's her battery doing? Her battery's doing okay. It's not great. I think what I want to try to do is decorate our base a little bit while we're waiting. So I need some more iron, which all our iron's in here. Do I have any iron in here? I do. So we're going to eject all of this. Let's see, I need 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. 24, 25, 26, 27. Oops. Oh, I figured I know what happened to our glass. Yeah, in the previous episode, I could not find glass anywhere. And I knew I didn't use it all. I didn't think to check the stacker. Well, that makes me feel better. Alright, so we're just going to make a bunch of flooring. And then I'll probably make some walls so I can kind of decorate our base a little bit, at least until I'm ready to expand some more. I also would like to build like a little locker or something I can use to keep all of our ores. Look at that, beautiful. There we are. This is looking a little bit better now. Popping everything up too, which is kind of funny. Which I guess I have walls on me, so I could actually start placing the walls. Okay, so now that we have the copper, let's do some more wind turbines.
Power critical.
Alright, I will take care of that. Alright, so I need 3 more. Well, technically 4 more because of this one. I probably need to make these airlocks automatic too. Alright, so you're done. So let's turn you off to conserve power. Alright, nice. So that makes it at least look a little bit better in here. This one I'm just going to put right here because this piece goes in this airlock right here, which I don't want to actually cycle right now. Let's do the walls. There's gonna be a door right here, but that's okay for right now. I'll just place a wall there for the moment. Okay, so I think I had a full stack of 30 when I started. And I have 7 left, which means we used 23. Alright, so 1 more. So we're going to switch the recipe, so then it only creates 1 more before it shuts off. Yeah, I'm not going to have enough, but that's okay. I can always make more. Alright, so I'm 3 short. It does make it look a little bit better though, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, perfect. So well, there's still a bunch of iron in here, so let's do this. So I just need 3. There we go. And technically, since I'm going to go outside, I can do this. So I need 2 more walls and 2 more iron sheets. There we are. Alright, so let's head outside.
Oxygen low.
Uh-oh. Oh, this is still on.
Oxygen critical.
That's why I can actually see still. That's kind of cool. Which means I'm turning you off. Okay, we're good. Food and water's still good, so I'm not going to worry about those for right now. Alright, let's head outside. Let's focus on these first. 2, 3, 4. Alright, perfect. So I need 3, 6, 9, 12 more. But this should help with our power quite a bit. I just need to keep making more of them. Alright, so let's focus on this airlock over here, which I don't really use this airlock anymore. But I will at some point. There we go. Let's do this. Well, I'm not sure how I actually want to do that. I have to have another way out of my base to have both of them inside. I guess I could make automatic airlocks at this point too. And we have no power generating right now. That's okay. Let's go and mine some more copper since I'm outside here. Since I think there's a little bit more copper over here. Yeah, here's some more. And then I also need more gold too, which there was a bunch of gold where I was mining earlier. Okay, throw that in there, piggy you guys up, and continue mining. Yeah, so there's nothing more this way. We have a little bit more over here. I think that is all the copper that's in this area. So now what I need to do is I need to mine more gold. Which I think nope, there's a little bit more gold right here. That's one nice thing about Venus is there's resources everywhere.
Suit damage.
Oh no.
Temperature critical.
Uh-oh.
Oxygen low.
Uh-oh.
Oxygen critical.
That's not good.
Temperature high. Cognition low.
Oops, wrong one. Alright, I have to go inside. Oh no. Oh no.
Cognition critical.
Oh no. Alright. Come on. I'm in breathable atmosphere though. That makes no sense. I'm in breathable atmosphere right now. It's 99 kPa, 27 degrees. There is oxygen in here. I'm still alive technically. So why am I not waking up? Nope, I opened up my helmet. I did in fact open up my helmet. Gosh dang it. Yes, I technically, my vitals are dropping. That sucks. Well, okay, I guess we respawn and we will see if I can make it back inner base before I die again. So here goes nothing. Oh, oh yeah, I got this. Yeah, because my suit was in. Oh, my suit was in. My helmet was in fact open. I should have regained consciousness. That's frustrating. Oh no. Oh no, that's not good. Gosh dang it. Well, there goes some of my atmosphere. Aww, I'm dead. No, my helmet's on. Oh, my helmet's on, but my visor's open. So yeah, I should not have died. Gosh dang it. Well, here's my dead body. This is disturbing. Can can I cook him? Well, we'll just throw you right. That's alright. We're just gonna. I need Mark II duct tape. So let's go and make. Oh no, that's not good. All right, we're putting all of you in here for right now because I accidentally vented all the atmosphere out of here. Gosh dang it.
Power low.
Power's fine. Actually, power's probably not fine. Okay, so I need Mark II duct tape. Well, actually, there's no atmosphere in there anymore because I'm an idiot. Um, so I need iron and electrum, which I have iron. Wait, where is all my iron? Please tell me I have iron. Oh, I have 15 iron. Okay. Let's make a couple stacks of duct tape. And then I'll probably make a new hard suit because that hard suit is probably going to be fairly damaged. Alright, let's go repair my suit. Gosh dang it. Alright, did I overkill it on the duct tape? Probably.
Toxin detected. Pressure critical. Oxygen critical. Low pressure.
Woo!
Toxin detected.
Okay, well, crap. Oh, here's my mining belt. Let's see here. What did I do with... Okay, there's the drills. Let's throw you in there. This stuff is just going to degrade over time anyway, so... Wait, what happened to my temporary suit? Huh. Oh yeah, this is almost dead. I think this just disappears once the damage gets all the way up there. Yep. Okay, so... Damage is at 6%. Can I not heal that further? I can't. So that means I'll probably make another hard suit at some point. But I need to get our oxygen and stuff back in here. So we are going to do something. I should have an oxygen filter somewhere. Let's just throw all our filters right there for right now. Actually, we'll keep the CO2 filter. And then I need to figure out what happened to our oxygen filter. Because I did have one. I just can't remember what I did with it. Let's see. Well, if I can't find one, we'll just... Yeah, that was the dumbest way to die, because I technically should not have died right there. My helmet was open, so I should have regained consciousness, but... the CO2 filter right through, and... Well, we'll keep this one right there for right now. Let's grab another battery. First things first. Let's do this. Get all the oxygen. So then I can get our living quarters back up and running. We'll see how much a full thing of oxygen fills that room up. Alright, so let's turn you off. We're going to put you in here. And just completely vent all the atmosphere out of here. Alright, there's nothing in here. Let's turn this vent off and... Well, that wasn't terrible. Alright, so now I need some CO2. So let's go back out here. Yeah, so I think my next thing I'm going to do is make these airlocks automatic. So let's do... Actually, let's do a 50-50 mix here. So 50%... Actually, why is there more CO2? I mean, that'll work, I suppose. Alright. Well, it is breathable, so that's good. Let's see. Oxygen, CO2. Perfect. Okay, we're back up to pressure. I'll probably grab the rest of the oxygen that's in here, and then I'll just vent everything else out. Where's the oxygen filter? Oh, there it is. Alright. This room's back up, so I could plant those potatoes again. Because they will slowly produce oxygen for me. Alright, let's get all of the oxygen that's left in here. And on the plus side, my batteries are is fully charged up, so let's turn these pipe heaters on to heat this up. Alright, perfect. We almost have all the oxygen out of here, which is good. And then I want to keep the nitrous oxide and the pollutant in the CO2 I can get rid of because I don't actually need any of that. The nitrogen I would like to put back in here, which I know how I'm going to do that. I need to get the rest of these gases out of here first, though. Let's see where you at. Well, I mean, you're slowly increasing. How's our battery doing? You know what I want to do? This is what I'm going to do while we're waiting. Blocked by heavy cable. Gosh dang it. Oh, I need more consoles, that's why. Okay. Iron, gold, and copper. Alright, so these are empty. So we have iron, gold, and copper. So I need one more console. I'm assuming one more console. There, so that's going to be the battery percentage of this guy right here. I do have... Ooh. Where are we at? Alright, there's no more oxygen anywhere in this base here, so that's good. So, let's take you. We'll put you back in here. There we are. Okay. So oxygen's taken care of. So that's all in here now. So now what we're going to do is we are going to get rid of the CO2 and the pollutant. Or it might actually be easier to get rid of the nitrogen, because then I can just vent the rest of it out. So yeah, we're going to do that. Let's get rid of the nitrogen. And then I have a bunch of CO2 filters on me that I can get rid of too. We're going to get rid of you and you. I don't need you guys. I guess I could throw you in the furnace. Alright, you're slowly increasing still. Yeah, the nitrous oxide I'm not going to worry about. It's a very, 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 very small percentage, so I'm just going to vent all that out. And our battery is dropping very rapidly since I turned these on. The plus side, that is increasing. Yeah, I need to reinforce my power a little bit more. I plan on putting another battery right here, which means that that console is going to be... I'm not going to be able to see that console, so maybe a different location for that would be better. Like right there would be perfect.
Power low.
But there's a some cable running right there. I guess I could get away with a small one. I guess I can try it out and see how that'll work. Alright, so there's the drill. Let's see, what do we have? Alright, so there's a little bit of nitrogen still in here. Zero point or 0.001%. It's almost completely gone. And okay, we're basically gone. How much do we have over here? Well, we have a little bit more on this side, but this side is farther away from that scrubber. Alright, so there's no more nitrogen. Perfect. Now what we are going to do is vent. We'll use this one. This one's going to be a little bit better. Then all the rest of this out of here. And that's actually dropping quite fast. Alright, we have just a little bit of CO2 and pollutant left in here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to vent all that nitrogen in here into that tank, and then we should be good to go. Alright, make sure there's nothing in here. It looks like we're completely empty. Perfect. Put you on. We are going to turn this vent on, which goes directly into here. Alright, let's make sure that this is working. The only thing that should be in here is nitrogen. Alright, so that is working. That's going to go rather slow, though, because that's just a tiny vent instead of one of the bigger ones. So we should be done with the scrubber, at least for right now. I just need to remember that this is on so I don't accidentally smelt something and mix this with a bunch of different gases. Which, if I do, once I build my filtration room, which maybe I should start doing that right now. I need to focus on power still, actually. We're almost at 1,000 Kelvin, so yeah, let's turn you off. Alright, yeah, we're almost completely out of nitrogen in here now. Okay, so I need more wind turbines. And actually, because I want to get the battery, I have another icy housing in here. I need another chip. So, gold, steel, electrum, solder. Alright, I need... I mean, technically, I have enough. I just need to wait for all this nitrogen to get vented before I actually... Well, actually, I can smelt it in here. There we go. We got some gold. Alright, steel, electrum, and solder. That's silver. I don't need silver. Wait, did I use up all my steel? I did. Oops. On that note, what I'll probably end up doing... Storms will easily destroy my solar panels, though. That's the downside. Because I have solar panels. I guess I could enclose them. Not sure what I want to do there. Well, you are going extremely slow. All right. Well, we have a chip here, so let's go and grab the housing. Okay, and I guess I could... That's depressing. It's my skull. Yeah, I should not have died. That was the dumbest way to die. Because technically, I did get out in time, and I opened up my helmet. So yeah, I definitely should not have died right there. There we go, we'll just do that. Alright, so I have the housing. Now let's head back out here. Well, we'll eat a little bit of you. Let's have another cereal bar. Mmm, yummy. Alright, and that's good enough. Alright. Make sure to vent everything in here before I go out here. Alright, perfect. Any nitrogen? Oh, we're empty. Alright, so if everything worked correctly, we should have just nitrogen in here. Perfect. So let's turn you off. And then I can actually smelt to my heart's content in here too. Alright, so I have the housing on me. So with that being said, actually right there might not be a bad spot for it. I also have the laptop as well. And then hang on 1 second. I gotta turn my heater off. It's getting hot in here. Alright. Housing. We'll just do this. That'll work. Beautiful. Alright, so display. This will be battery. We'll just do that. That'll work. Alright, so we're gonna clear, so let's see here. Let's do let's do yeah, let's do display E0. I think that's all I really need to do is just the display, because it'll just read the value from the batteries. Let's see. So I need to see how I want to do this, because it's going to read the value of the battery and write it to the display here. So actually, let's do load batch. And then the device hash. It's going to be the stationary battery, which is going to be this guy right here. Let's see. So charge. That's what I want. And then it's going to be the sum of them all. So it's going to read the charge, and then it's going to display logic type. Huh. Would it be mode or setting? Well, I guess I can mess around with it. Let's try mode RO. and jump back to start. So the most simple little thing ever. Let's see if that actually works. I don't know if that's going to work or not. So this is going to be... I probably should hook it up first. That'd be a good idea. There we go. Alright, so that did not work. So load RO charge sum. Let's see here. What if I just do normal load? What'll that do if I do this? I'd have to, yeah, okay, never mind. Let's do this. So, battery charge sum. All right, let's try that. And I did put that at D2, right? Or D1. Okay, good. I did. So then D1. Oh, crap. That's why it wasn't working. Okay, so yeah, that was probably right the first time. The reason it's not working, and actually that's an easy fix. I know how to do that. Okay, let's do this. Actually, that's really not an easy fix because I don't want to intersect these cables here. Okay, how do I do this? I know how to do it. You are just gonna do this. And then let's do heavy cable. You're gonna read the battery. All right, now let's try this. So let's go back to what I did the first time.
Power critical.
So we'll get rid of this. Okay. It should all be connected. So why aren't you working? Battery, stationary battery. 40011. 40011. So, oh. 0 watts. You have more than 0 watts in there, though. Let's see here. Actually, is it these? Yeah, it's these right here. It would technically be the sum of them all. Or actually, let's do average. Because I'd want to average them out. I wonder if that display is too small. It shouldn't be. Because all I want to do is read the charge to this, which is what I'm doing. Load batch, RO, charge, average. So the charge of that, and then we're reading it to this. What if I do setting? I don't know if that's going to work or not, but... I mean, okay, that worked. 2.7, 2.72, so we are charging. And then what's the full charge of this battery here? It's up to 36. So it's up to 36, so that'd be 3.6 then. Well, alright, we'll see if that works. I'm hoping that that's accurate. We're just gonna put you right here for right now. So then that'll at least tell me whether or not we're increasing power or decreasing power. Which right now we're holding steady. Or we are actually increasing. Because I can see the state of the batteries.
Oxygen low.
Uh-oh.
Oxygen low. Oxygen critical.
Yep, I know. These batteries are dropping faster and faster. Okay, so part of me wants to actually plant these plants again. So then I can have even more oxygen. Because oxygen's going to be the big one. Since I have a bunch of potatoes, we'll just do this. There we go. Alright, and we have plants. Sweet. Alright, everything's working right now. The laptop. I'm going to keep the laptop in here. I was going to put it where my skull is, but we'll just put it right here for right now. Yeah, so we'll keep the laptop in here for now. I guess I could have used the freaking potato seeds, but I had extra potatoes, so that's why I used those, but that's okay. Let's drink some water really quick while I'm in here. And then I'm gonna probably go get some more steel. So then I can start working on our atmospherics room. Alright, and you are done. Although I should probably focus more on power still, meaning I need more wind turbines. Uh-oh, let's drop in. Alright, so let's see, we have iron, gold, copper. I don't have a whole lot of anything right now. So with that being said... So if I need 12, I need 120. So I have enough copper. I need iron and gold. Okay, so I need iron and gold then. So we are going to go on a mining run. Actually, let's do this. Let's just chuck you guys out here. Alright, so let's go grab a little bit more iron. So I need 120 iron and copper, and I need to be careful when mining. Because I was afraid I was going to damage my suit, which I in fact did. I think I went like 30 days without dying or something, which, to be fair, that was a bogus way to die because I got in there, turned my opened up my helmet, so yeah, I shouldn't have died. I should have regained consciousness, but oh well. Alright, so I believe I have enough iron, I have enough copper, so now I just need some gold. Alright, let's go on a gold run really quick, see if I can find any gold. There should be gold everywhere. I mean, there's a lot of resources mixed in on Venus here. There's some gold. Also more copper and iron too. I'm so glad I made this heavy mining drill. This thing is amazing. I'm like paranoid now when mining. I almost have a full stack of gold, so once I get a full stack, then we will head back home and work on the rest of... Well, I need 60 gold, technically. Oh, I can't put you in there. Alright, we'll put you in our offhand. There we go. That's what we'll do that. So I need another 10 gold, which I have more than enough, so that should be enough to make the rest of the wind turbines that we need. Alright. Perfect. Let's head home. So now we need to smelt all this. The iron, well, the iron I can smelt in the arc furnace. The gold and the copper. I'm gonna see if I can't smelt that in our advanced furnace. Alright, so let's do this. So let's throw the gold in here. It's dropping quite rapidly. Okay. So gold is done. Oh, that is almost fully charged. Alright, let's try the copper. So 1, 2, 3. I don't know if that's going to get hot enough. Then it has to go up to 600. Oh, it's going to cut it close. Nice. Sweet, that worked. Alright, let's throw another stack of iron, and then after this I'll have one more stack of iron to throw in here. Let's see, what do we have in here now? Balloon and CO2. Yep, let's get that out of here. I could technically just keep this vent on, because CO2 and pollutant there's an abundance of outside. So I don't really need that. But some of the other ores, I might want to keep the gases that they produce. Also, I realize I have a bunch of pure CO2 ice as well. Alright, well, let's do the gold at 60. Because then that'll limit the amount of wind turbines I can actually make here. Okay, there we go. And there's 64 gold in here, so yeah, that'll work out perfectly. Alright, let's do another stack of iron. And that should be all the iron I actually need then. Wait a minute, that's not the charge. Ratio lock, power, mode, charge. Oh, it's 36, that's why. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Alright. So we'll throw you in there as well. And now we wait. So this should make 12 wind turbines for us, which should help with our power generation quite a bit. Alright, perfect. And then that's how much charge we have on this. So this should be 3.6 megawatts for this to be fully charged. I guess I could do this as a percentage, but oh well, that's fine. How much do I need to actually make another? Yeah, I don't have nearly enough to make another battery. For another battery, I need 20 gold, 20 copper, and 20 steel. So I have enough gold and copper. I do not have enough steel, so I'd have to go out and get some more steel, which technically all I need is iron. Alright, let's turn this back on. See how fast the power drops. That's fairly quick. Alright, so I need 2 more stacks. Yeah, that's actually dropping really fast. That's okay. Let's see, so let's put some of this stuff away that I have. Oh, might as well. No, we'll keep you in reserve for later. We have extra pipe there. Okay. So yeah, this I'm going to put right there because I'm going to put that outside. Alright, so since I have another one of these, let's head outside and actually hook this up. One, two, three, and four. Put our tool belt on. I can turn you off. There we go. Yep, and I need more heavy cable. Alright, so that is dropping a little bit slower now since those wind turbines are picking up speed a little bit. And that's slowly increasing. Alright, so here's another stack of four. So I need one more stack of four, and then we will have full wind turbines on our base here. And then I just need to make a bunch more heavy cable. 21 plus 4, 25. I'll be able to make a full stack of heavy cable. So speaking of stacks, let's do... What do I need for a stacker? I need iron and copper. Yeah, so I'll wait till these wind turbines are made before I do that. Let's see, where's the rest of my... It doesn't show contents up here, but it shows it right here. Solder. Where's my electrum at? I should have electrum somewhere. I don't think I used it all. Hmm. Where did all my electrum go? Unless I did use it all. I don't think I did. I very well could have, though, I suppose. No, because I still have quite a bit of solder and everything. Yeah, where did all my electrum go? Unless it's underneath the floor somewhere, which is a very real possibility. Hmm. Alright, so let's do cable coil, heavy cable. Alright, so there's a stack of that. What did I need? I needed a stacker. So let's eject all of this. I'm guessing I have electrum underneath our floor. crap. Gosh dang it. Well, we'll just put you right there for now. I wanted a stacker. I really just need one, but I guess I could do... I could do 4 stackers. Yeah, let's do one more. Well, doesn't really matter. I guess I could do more than one. There's 2. Let's do at least 3, because then I can put 1 here and 2 here. And then I also need some chutes as well. Okay. Alright, so we're going to put... stacker here, stacker there. And then this one, I'm going to place right here. So I'm going to get rid of that. I don't see the Electrum yet. It could honestly be anywhere. I don't think I used it all, so it has to be somewhere. It's frustrating. Let's get rid of this pipe. Yeah, I would see that. I wonder if it got
Power low.
stuck beneath our base. I wonder if it's outside. Because my iron is gone too. Interesting. I wonder if it's outside. Let's go take a look. Well, right, I made the stackers. All right, let's make some chutes here. Let's see, no iron there. We have a little bit of iron here, so let's smelt that here really quick. Turn you on. All right, and you're still dropping, so we are going to turn this off. You got up to 758. That's not terrible. Yeah, so I'm wondering if our iron in our Electrum is outside. If it got pushed through the floor. Or it could be stuck in the frame, in which case that's gonna suck. Alright, and then we have another stacker, which we will put... Oh, crap. Okay. So I don't actually need any of this cable. We'll just do this. There we go. Perfect. And we're going to bump this all the way up to... Well, let's just do 500. There we go. So now it'll make full stacks of everything. So let's do... So this will make a full stack of heavy cable for us. And we are losing power still, which is not good. And that's not increasing further. Yeah, I need to work on our advanced furnace a little bit more. On the plus side, we have cable coming in. Let's go and place these wind turbines, even though I can't hook them up quite yet. One, two, three, four. I miscalculated, didn't I? I need 4 more. That's okay. Ooh, let's go see. Actually, I'm not going to be able to see if they're under there. Gosh dang it. If they glitched beneath my base, then yeah, they're probably lost. The nice thing is Electrum's easy enough to make, so I'm not worried about that. Oh well. Alright, so I need... while I'm out here, let's get everything I need for steel. I have enough coal. I have a full stack of coal right there. So I just need iron. Which means I need 3 stacks of iron, because I like to make my stacks of 200. And then I just need to be careful while mining so I don't accidentally try to kill myself. Gosh dang it. Probably just do 1 layer at a time instead of doing 2 layers like this, because I don't want to die again. Alright, and let's do these guys. So I have 1 stack of 50 already. I think I'm going to have to go try to find another node, unless I get lucky and there's a lot more iron underneath here, which it looks like there's a little bit more. Okay, yeah, there's more iron here. Alright, so we have 2 full stacks. I need 1 more full stack of iron in order to make another 200 steel. Gosh dang it. Oh, that's dumb. I can't dig down any further. But I can mine this. That makes no sense. I found a glitch. Alright, so what if I don't touch the bottom? What the heck is with this right here? Wow. Can I do this without? That is interesting. I'm not a fan of that. Huh. That's kind of bizarre that happens. Technically, that's enough iron, so let's head home. So, I've only ever experienced whatever that was right there on this planet. I've never experienced it anywhere else. So I'm not sure what that's about. Alright, well, we have a full stack of heavy cable here. Perfect. Now what I would like to do is let's smelt. I'm going to smelt all the iron we just collected to essentially degas it. So then I can throw it in here. Granted, I need 900 Kelvin in order to actually successfully do that. So let's go and hook up our wind turbines here really quick. Yeah, because these are actually really going. Alright, so these are all hooked up now, so that should increase my power quite a bit. And then I can technically throw another 4 wind turbines up there and we'd be good. Alright, perfect. I'm just going to keep you on. And let's throw another 50 in there, degas you. And let's see, how's our power doing? It's dropping. Yeah. Wind turbines are so inconsistent. And I haven't turned you guys on. Gosh dang it. Yeah, what's eating up all... Or is this eating up all our power? Wait, seriously? How much power does that vent take? $250. Well, now that's increasing quite fast. Interesting. Okay, so this is the last stack of iron. And then the coal I need to degas. I wonder if I can throw the coal in here, if that'll degas it. I guess we'll test it out. So, yeah, what I'm thinking I want to do is, because apparently we can only dig down so deep before we start glitching out on Venus here, is I wonder if I should try to build our mining platform. In which case I would probably build it off of this side right here. So I'd put another airlock in right here, build our mining platform. I'm kind of thinking maybe I should enclose it. I'm not sure how I would actually do that though. Oh, I'll figure it out. Alright, so here's all the iron. Let's see, can I like throw the coal in here to degas it? Answer is yes. So this is technically degassed now. Well, that's still increasing. Oh yeah, that's dropping rapidly. I mainly want to get all this air out of here, so because it's kind of superheated at the moment. 150 degrees Celsius. And empty. Perfect. Alright, I can turn this vent off now. Those powered vents are so cool. Alright, so in theory, I should be able... Here, let's turn this on. I need this to reach 900 Kelvin before I can actually do this. So this is going to be for my steel. Alright, so that's going to be steel. So I need that to reach 900 Kelvin before I can actually smelt it. And that is dropping quite fast. Suppose what I could do... The only downside is I'd have to... Let's see, how would I want to do that? I could enclose our solar panels so the storms won't hurt them. I'd have to put walls on all 6 sides. I'd have to put a wall on the bottom because I want my wind turbines to still be able to spin with the wind. I think I know how I would actually do it. And then I could even put another I could put another logic housing like right here. Oh yeah, I could easily do that. I think I know how I'm gonna end up doing that. Oh dang. That is increasing really fast. And that is with the oh. That explains it. There's a storm outside.
Power critical.
Alright, so we are maxed out. I wonder if I should try to 3.6. I could do that as like a percentage maybe. Alright, so let's swap our batteries out here really quick. Well, now I can hear it. Food and water. Let's drink some water. And let's eat some potatoes. Probably could have ate that, but oh well. Wait, how much is this 19 nutrition? 4 hours, 1 day. Yeah. Alright, so food is good. Water is okay. And our potato plants are thriving, which is nice. And everything here is automated. Let's swap out our tank here. There we go. And I do want to keep a record of our oxygen production here. So yeah, once this fills up, we'll see how many moles we actually have in here. Alright, this is almost done. Alright, and you are done. So let's put our helmet on. We have 147 moles, so I need to remember that. I know what I can do. Let's do... I need iron. Do I have iron? I should have had iron. Oh, here's iron. I need one sign. Gosh dang it. I'm gonna have to move that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move that because... Gosh dang it. Oh well. Alright, that's still maxed out, so we're still good for power. Alright, so we're at 147 moles, so let's do... Okay. So oxygen at 147 moles as of right now. I want to see how much we actually start making here, so I want to keep a record of it. Alright, I can't really do a whole lot while the storm is happening. My hygiene levels have actually been really good, which is shocking. In order to make more hygiene, I guess not really make more hygiene, but I could build a shower. I'd have to build a water purifier and then loop it around. Which actually I can do. Because I have a water tank here. So we have iron frames there, we have steel frames here. What else can I do here while we're waiting? Yeah, it's still storming out. Alright, we're up to 850 here, so this is increasing quite fast. I could throw more pipe heaters in here too. The downside of that is the more I throw in here, the faster it's going to drain my batteries. And I'd probably want to do a transformer. Let's see, where's all my gold at? Oh, I used up all my gold. Never mind. I might end up moving this. I guess I could move it. Well, So I could move this, like, over here. Yeah, suppose I could move this right here. And then I can still do everything I need to here. And then the stacker, instead of having it right here, I just put it in the middle right there. That'll work. It'll kind of split everything up a little bit then for me. Alright, so there's that. And there's that. Perfect. Alright, that'll make that a little bit easier. Plus it opens this area up a little bit more too. Alright, so I need iron and gold. Is the storm done? No, it's not. I have copper. I have a lot of copper. I do have a little bit of iron that I can smelt. I don't have any gold though. Yeah, the only thing I need now... Well, I still need a little bit of iron, I suppose. Yeah, so I need iron and gold. Alright, and we are done. So let's head outside. There shouldn't be anything in there. Yeah, I think what I want to try to do is focus on making our mining platform. Because if I can only dig down so far, if that's a limitation, then that's not good. Which means I'm going to run out of resources fairly quick if I can't dig down all the way. I wonder if the deep miners will still work then. Huh. Alright, there's still a little bit more iron over here. Oh. Alright, that's probably good enough. Let's go grab some gold. I see gold over here. I need to be careful when mining, so I don't accidentally kill myself again. Alright, we're good there. There's more gold up this way. And then I have a few more minutes of the stream left, so what I would like to do is build a transformer so then I can make more pipe heaters. My main goal is to just not blow our cables, which would not be good if I did that. I have enough copper, so I just need... That's probably enough. Oh, and there's a bunch of cobalt here too, so that's good to know. Alright, let's get away from that so I don't break my suit again. I see a square of some sort over there. Alright, perfect. So I have iron, gold, and copper. The iron... Or the gold and the copper I can smelt using the furnace. Man, that's dropping quite fast. Where are you guys at? You're almost at 1,000 Kelvin. Let's see, that's all degas. I could make the steel right now, so... Wait, what did I just... Nope, don't do that. Gosh dang it. Well, we're gonna do this. Let's do... Wait, really? Okay then. So since this is degassed, it should stay hot enough to process everything. Maybe. Alright, let's just vent all this out, and gosh dang it. Yeah, I don't like how I degassed it and it still was causing issues. That's dumb. Oh well. Well, we have everything we need in there in order to make steel, so I just need this to reach 900 Kelvin, and we'll be good to go. Speaking of the... Okay, that's everything I need. Yay, let's make one small transformer. Perfect. Let's do 5,000 and turn on. There we are. Let's see where we at. And it's still dropping fairly fast. 885 Kelvin. I need at least 900 in here for this to properly smelt. So let's see. Let's drop in rapidly. Yeah. Actually, that is increasing now. Well, that's kind of cool. Yeah, so I think my next goal, obviously I want to work on the mining platform, but I want to get some solar panels up and running too, so then during the day I can increase my power a lot more. I'm going to have to build some sort of containment area around my solar panels to keep the storms from destroying them, because the storms are kind of destructive. So my thought process is I'm going to use just a bunch of either iron walls or just normal walls. I haven't decided yet, but I need to put a wall on the ground so then it'll keep the storm from going underneath and up, and then I'll have to enclose them all in walls around fully, like that. So, and then I can place a bunch of solar panels, and then I'll have to write some logic to actually track the sun, but that shouldn't be too difficult. Maybe I'll try doing that in the next episode, is I'll do everything I need to get the solar panels going so I can increase her power further, mainly during the day, but I also want to get another battery or two here too. But our power is increasing even with this turned on, so this is fantastic. Okay, so we do have the temperature in order to smelt. Yeah, let's try to smelt the steel here really quick. Boom. Beautiful. Well, that worked fantastically. All right, and we have 200 steel. So on that note, I'm going to call the episode here. Like I said, in the next episode, I want to work on solar panels to increase our power, and then I want to start working on the mining platform so I can start getting infinite ores for everything we will need to expand our base further. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed watching, and I will see you all later.